Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter and welcome to another Thrifting Thursday. So I went to Goodwill, just giving it a try, see what else is out there. I know the supply is drying up, but I figured I would give this other Goodwill a try. It's one that's not really it's in my area, but it's not the one that I normally go to. So I just drove maybe an extra 3 minutes to get to the second Goodwill. Anyway, guys, I just want to show you guys what I picked up because I think you'd be a little impressed. At least I was anyway. Goodwill does not normally carry craft supplies, but when they do, it's usually something really nice. But if you keep an open mind and think outside the box, especially us paper crafters, we can do a lot more with things that are just not generically a craft supply item. But I did pick up a few craft supplies. So let me just show you what I got. This right here is a paper doily. I paid $2.99 for this stack. It's a paper doily with a paper pack on the back here. This is B Elements, or Bare Elements, BE. And there's a whole lot of things in here. It says over 160 pieces. I don't think that's all in here. This does look like a used package, but it was attached to this paper doily package, and it was $2.99. Also included with this is K & Company, another specialty paper pack. Very interesting pages in here. This is what is this, craft paper, and if you notice, it's all perforated, so there's borders and frames and all sorts of stuff on this one sheet. So like, it's perforated and you can separate the sections that you need and use it accordingly in your projects, you know. So there's this page. Let's see, there's two of those. There's two of these. Oh, this page right here particularly is cardstock, but it's very shiny. Here's some shiny vellum, it seems like. Another one of those. Cardstock. So yeah, there's a couple of each design depending on the page. So this is a used package. Someone may have removed quite a number of these pages. Here's another sheet of vellum. Oh good, there's two of these. Very pretty. And it's even pretty with the background paper, this right here. It's like very unique. I've never seen this type of paper pack before. And here's something we would definitely use. My camera's trying to focus on the words, but it's not really legible. Another pretty sheet. Two of those. Some more craft paper. Cardstock. Another one of those. Very eclectic style of papers. I normally would not pick up this, but it was attached to the previous package for $2.99. I think I'm winning. Here's some more vellum kind of page and some more cutouts. Okay, these are all perforated. They can be separated from the page and used in projects. And here's another one. It says life is sweet. It really is, guys. And here is some embossed craft paper cardstock. And there's two of those. And oh, here's the others. Okay, so yeah, I guess they're pretty much all here. Some of these were ripped out, but it looks like they were put back in at the front. So anyway, a nice paper pack, specialty paper. I'll use these in various projects. It says handmade, so I'm not really sure. I've seen where paper is not even made with wood anymore. It says woodless paper on the paper package. So here it says included are 6 acetates, 2 embossed, 8 chipboard dies. Yeah, chipboard die cuts, 10 cardstock die cuts, and 16 flat. So there's a total of, I don't know, 28 sheets in here or so. And they're all single-sided. So you can totally use these in a number of projects, including making your own double-sided paper like we did last week. All right, so Again, doily, Bare Elements. This is a Bare Elements package of paper. Let's just see what this entails. It looks like it's been opened, but we'll just see what's in it, right? Why not? So I guess this is like project paper, because there's like all sorts of block projects, heart book projects. There's all kinds of things that you can do with it. So you buy the blocks, you get the paper, and you end up with a nice little something. Same thing with the heart square or the heart block, you know, and you can turn it into something nice. So here we have 2 sheets of stickers and lots of paper. So there's, I won't say 2 of those. They look individual and single-sided. So yeah, just some paper to play with in your stash. I normally, I'm not going to pick up too much more paper. I do have a lot of paper already, so yeah, I'm not really looking for paper that much, but this was, you know, for $3, why not? And here are the instructions on how to make those other 2 projects that I talked about. And this is another sticker page. So a total of 3 sticker pages and about 10 sheets of paper. Alright, so let's see, 3, 6, 8 sheets of paper. Alright, so it says 160 pieces, and I'm assuming that the alphabet is considered, each one of these is considered a piece, as well as all of these stickers and the cardstock stickers. Alright, so let's move on to the next item that I picked up. Okay guys, I grabbed this box. It's a polka dot box. It has, you know, it's made of chipboard and wrapped in paper. It's normally $5 for this. I don't know exactly where it could have been purchased. Maybe Hobby Lobby. I don't see a distributed by, but I paid $1.99 for it. The box is not in the best quality. I mean, $1.99, it's okay, but the box is broken. Here you can see the glue has separated from the side, but that's an easy fix. The magnets work, the box latches, and I'm okay with that for $2. It'll go really nicely with my storage of my craft supplies, so I picked it up. I do have another box in the same or similar style. This I got at Michael's on sale, and it's a lid removal type of box, and I figure the polka dots do match somewhat. Okay, so I grabbed this box. Also, I picked up this storage. I have one of these already, but it's a pencil storage for colored pencils for $1.99. Again, worth it. I didn't really care too much for the pencils. Don't need them really, but my girls will play with these, and it'll come in handy in their craft supplies. But I really just needed the actual storage. This rolls up very nice and tight. The elastic is still usable and stretchy, and I figured this will come in handy when I'm traveling. I can store a lot of my colored pencils in here, and it doesn't take up that much room. I forgot to mention the box measures. It's a little bit bigger than the previous one that I picked up at Michael's. This is a 12.5 by 8.5 opening, or 8 3/4 opening. So 12.5 by 8 3/4 this way. All right, so a lot can be stored in here. This is a smaller item, of course, and this is a 8 3/4. When rolled, it's about 3.5 inches. So very useful supplies. So you guys saw me make. I made. Let's see if it's on my desk here. I made some Rolodex cards. They're not on my desk, but by simply removing 2 of the screws on here, or maybe 1 screw in the middle, I was able to replicate some Rolodex cards. And this is just a Create 365 Happy Planner Hole Punch. I still have mine, but for $1.99, in case something goes wrong with mine, I picked this up because this one I don't have to remove any of the screws. It's all intact, and I can definitely use this one for punching holes in my 365 Happy Planner and keep the other one for punching holes to make a Rolodex card. So yeah, I just grabbed this for $1.99. I figured it'll come in handy, and if anything goes wrong with my other hole punch, I will have this one as a backup. So this is normally a $15 to $25 item at most craft stores. I paid $2 for it. I really didn't break the bank in doing so. Next, I picked up this little package of cards. It says a daily box calendar for 2023, 365 days of positivity. Like, who cannot use this? $3.99 was how much they charged for it, but I believe there was maybe a couple of these missing. Let's just double check. And it looks fully intact. I think there may have been something else was with it, and the guy told me at the register that this was half price. So yeah, I paid $2 for this package. 365 days of positivity. And yeah, how could you go wrong with that? Even if the year goes by and you don't, let's see, we are in June-ish. Let's say the whole half the year has gone by. You still have half a calendar of positivity to go through. And you can always go back and look through these. Resolve to be happy, to keep happy. And your joy and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. That is just powerful stuff. Yeah, resolve to keep happy. Anyway, I will use this in my creativity, in my junk journals, and even in my own daily positivity. It's paperweight. It's not very heavy. You can probably collage with it. You know, at least half the calendar for the year, half the year that's gone by. So yeah, it's a cool little something to have. I don't see what else could have been in here, but yeah. It rang up at $2, so I kept it. And I guess because half the year has gone by, why would they charge you full price for something that you can't use all of it, you know? I noticed that at the Dollar Tree as well. I paid 50 cents for a calendar that was, you know, because half the year has gone by. So there's that. I've never heard of this company before, Paparazzi. Okay, but it says independent consultant. Now, I don't know if this sticker comes with this box, but it's just an iris box that can hold paper. It's a 12 by 12 paper storage. And what's this? This is looks like it may just be paparazzi type of bubble wrap, but that's what it is. It's a bubble wrap page, and it looks like it has the same or similar design on it. But yeah, I need paper storage, and this was $3.99. I'll let that focus for you. Yeah, it's just an iris box that someone stuck in their paparazzi paper. So I don't know exactly what that is, an independent consultant for paparazzi. I'll have to look that up because I'm really curious now as to what paparazzi means. But in here, here's a bonus, a stainless steel pen. Okay, so I can use this in my glue, and it's thin enough that it can fit down into the tiniest point of my art glitter glue. I'll straighten that up and use it. So good for me. Anyway, paper storage, usually these are about $5 to $7 at Michael's for one. Sometimes when they're on sale, you can probably get them for $3.99 or so. And that's what this was, $3.99. And what else did I pick up? Okay, so I grabbed these. This is just photo paper. I believe they're 4x6 photo paper. Yeah, so I assumed this one was in the package. It says Lexmark. That's the name of a printer brand. $2.99 for 70 sheets of 4x6 photo paper, premium photo paper. So yeah, I grabbed that, and then I saw these. I'm assuming these are probably about the same amount in there. These are Canon photo paper, and yeah, I just, for $2 or $3, I mean, that's a great deal, because normally you'd probably pay about $10 to $15 for really good quality premium photo paper. All right, so yeah, I just grabbed those. And finally, this right here is a real gem. So don't expect it to be at most Goodwills. I found ledger paper and a binder for $3.99. Okay, and I'm excited to open this. And this is what I meant by keeping an open mind about craft supplies, because not everything is really craft related, but ledger paper, and this is like the old time ledger paper with the holes at the top, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns on here. There's multiple notepads, so there's 1, 2, 3, and I believe a 4th. So 4 notepads of ledger paper. This one's the oldest. You can see the discoloration of it, which makes it even more, like, you know, valuable to us paper crafters and junk journalers. This one's also been the most used, the most loved. So, oh, look at the caramelization of that page. It's just so sun-beaten, and I'll let the camera focus. But yeah, look at the difference between this last page and the previous page. So yeah, what a gem that I think I found. And yeah, I'm gonna treasure this and use it up in my my journaling. So yeah, it's a real, we can have so much fun with this, making our own ledger paper. I think I've done a video for that, which probably, thanks to Pam at the Paper Outpost, may be considered one of my most popular videos. I'll put a link for that right up here in the corner for you guys to see. But yeah, Pam at the Paper Outpost was inspired by my ledger paper creation, and went ahead and did a video on her creating some ledger paper, or, you know, journaling paper for a junk journal. And yeah, this is just a really good find as far as I'm concerned. I do have a ledger book that I bought at I believe Walmart, and it's like a 6-column ledger book, and we made some ledger paper. But this is like a full-size ledger size paper, as opposed to a legal size paper. This measures, I think, I want to say 14. Yeah, it's 14 by 8.5. So that's a ledger size paper in the technical term of ledger. Okay, and of course here is a little viewfinder, flexible binder, maybe a 1/2-inch ring binder here. I don't really like binders too much. They take up a lot of space, but I think I figured out a way to use a binder to hold some of my like my die cuts and my embossing folders and stuff like that. So I do have some what do you call, sheet protectors that I'll clip into here, and this is not that big. It's only about a 1/2 inch, so it really won't take up that much space. And then I can clear some of the space that's on my in my section over there that has all of my die cuts and die cutting machines. And yeah, I think that this would be a great way to store some of those items. And then because it's a clear cover, it's easy to, you know, go through it and flip through it and not be bogged down by the distraction of the design of the binder itself. So anyway, there's that. All right, guys, I think I've showed you guys everything that I picked up. I don't know where my receipt is. I could have shown it to you, but anyway, I believe I only paid about $30 for everything that you see here, including this guy and all of this paper right here. Okay, so, and yeah, I think that's it. All right. Oh, I forgot to show you guys one more item. Okay, so here is a package of embellishments. This is mostly rickrack. Gosh, I can't believe I almost forgot this. All right, mostly rickrack, some elastic bands. Yep, white rickrack, purple rickrack, pink, red, more pink. This looks like maybe some iron-ons. They are shells and shellfish, and yeah, these are just some embellishments. Very pretty, shiny. Okay, and this says the Arc of Florida. I don't know. It's a travel toothbrush. What in the world? Anyway, you never know what you're gonna get when you buy these grab bags, but that's funny. I mean, yeah, that's what that is. Okay, and yeah, some elastic, so some stretch lace they call this. Anyway, this I picked up for $2.99. all right, and yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much everything that's in my Goodwill haul, my thrifting haul this week. So give your Goodwills and your thrift stores a shot. Supplies are drying up. Just keep that in mind. You may have to, if you normally shop on a Tuesday, you may have to go on Mondays because people are buying up a lot of the supplies that are normally used in like sewing and using them in their crafting. So yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, guys, I will definitely talk to you guys in the next video. I hope you guys give these you know, Goodwills and Thrifting Thursdays a try, and if you do, let me know what you find at your thrift stores. I do like interacting with you guys down in the comments section, and thanks so much for everyone who's been checking out my one link, linktree.com/Chronicles of a Crafter. It takes you to all my other links, and including my Amazon store, Etsy shop, and you know, Instagram and Pinterest, etc. So yeah, thanks so much to AZ for purchasing the Bumblebee Junk Journal last week. It's already been shipped out and received. So yeah, guys, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications after you've subscribed to the channel, because that's how you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. All right, and give these videos a thumbs up if you like the content here. I do appreciate it. So I will definitely talk to you guys later. Have a super crafty day and stay naturally curious. Bye.